I'm going to go with the reveal of my DIY craft room. So here is my trunk that I've had for years. I use that for all my material. It's quick and easy to get into, and it houses a lot of stuff. So I haven't quite finished with this wall yet. I have to decide what I'm going to do there. So coming into the room, we're going to go through everything sort of one by one, how I made stuff. So first off, let's start with my pegboard. I'm so excited about this pegboard. That was like $8, I think, for the peg, and then I painted it black, and that was old wood that I already had already, and it was free. And I did that with a black stain. The peg accessories were $15, I believe, so I'm really happy with that cost. It's a lot cheaper than buying it already ready-made, and I got to customize the color. Up top there is a cool sign that I got at the store in New York State called Tulips. I don't know if anybody's ever been there, but they had some really cool signs, so that's what I had for that. Going on to the calyx station here, that's going to house lots of stuff. I actually got that on Facebook Marketplace for $80. I didn't have to pay full price for that. Those are Drona boxes. I believe they're $5.99 each from Ikea. They completely fit. Now I had some tags, Christmas tags, and I used these tags from my Christmas stash. I painted those to match the color of the wall, and these ones I haven't written them on yet. As soon as I do, I'll be able to organize that a little bit better. So next I have my pressing station. I would like to make a complete pressing station. However, I haven't been able to do that. I need to find something small enough that I want to incorporate with a cutting station as well, so I'm going to have to work that out, but for now this is what I'm using for my pressing station. Moving on to the table. This table is actually another use for a hollow door. So basically what I did was I put a frame around it, and I went to the as-is at Ikea, and I got all the door fronts that are at the as-is. I think they were $5 each. I put a frame around that door, and that makes a great surface. It's solid, and it's a big enough size to house everything. I'm really happy with it. Basically, they're, like I said, they're $5 each. There's two different sizes. I believe they're about 15 or 16 inches each for these two. And this one in the middle, it's a little bit larger, either 21 or 23 inches. It houses a complete hollow door, so I was really happy with that. I'm going to go into my Ikea hack. So I used, I can never say this word, La Via. I'm going to butcher it, but... So these are basically two of those shelves. They're $26 a piece. I used two of them to hack it into this particular shelving unit. And I believe that some people call it a hutch or whatever. I was trying to make it look like a hutch anyway. So I took the top portion of both of the shelves and I left out the bottom portion of it. And I used all that wood that was left over to finish up this whole middle section. So I hacked in to make a different shelf and the top piece look a little bit nicer. And then I used the remainder of the shelving pieces to make this thread station. So this thread station is basically the legs from the rest of the shelf onto the back of that vertically. And then I have it situated on a board at the back to keep it steady. And then it's leaning to the top one. So this is basically a complete renter friendly. I've only got 2 screws in the wall, and those were existing screws places in the concrete. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. Next, I have mounted on the feet for the door. So I have them mounted underneath to have it raised up a little bit. I like to have my table a little bit higher when I'm sewing. So those calyx feet were fairly cheap, 14 or $20 a piece, I think. And I have my other small presser over there, my other clothes presser. Next, what I have are the Drona bins here. Again, those are the smaller ones, and they were $3.99 a piece. And like I said, I used those tags. I painted it the color, and that was great. And I'll mark on those once I know what's everything in it. So basically, those are housing, you know, all your tools, everything you need. I just wanted them out of sight. I thought it's nicer to have them out of sight, and then you can just chuck stuff in there. Bought this drafter's chair off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was $30. I had that Rolly desk mat. I had that already, so basically that was free. This is a really, really old Ikea one of the strongest ones ever. It's a great piece. It's really heavy too. Those bins were a little bit more money. They were $13.99 each, but I really like the look of them. And then I had those tags. I got those tags from the dollar store, and you can chalk on those actually. I just haven't done that yet. So that calyx that I bought was $40 off Marketplace. I will be making a cutting station. I do have the Leamington tabletop. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I will be doing something with that tabletop. So all in all, I'm really excited about the project. I'll be able to have lots of space and so no problem. But that hack for $26 a piece to make that whole kind of a shelving unit up top, hutch kind of hack, I'm really excited about it. So all in all, it was a fun project. Thank you.